Hi everybody, and Happy New Year! It's 2014 and I'm so excited. A time of many people setting resolutions. And that's what I'm going to talk about today. I like to call them intentions. I don't know, something about just shifting the word. I'm kind of a word geek, so saying resolution, it reminds me, and maybe this is just because of like how I've treated it in the past, but it reminds me of like, oh, I want to work out more, I want to spend more time with family. But by setting it as an intention, it kind of gets that ball like rolling into, like just getting it rolling into motion. You're just like, okay, yep, this is my intention for this year, and this is how I'm going to make it happen. And I'm going to be releasing some really cool products to kind of help you do that throughout the year, just kind of guide you and keep yourself true to those intentions. But I'll talk more about that another day. That'll be in a couple days. So today we're going to talk about setting our intentions for this year. So I wrapped up 2013 with New Year's Eve reading from my memory jar. This is my memory jar. It's like a little pineapple thing. It's supposed to be for candles, but anyways, I just like the way it looks. It's pretty. So I keep these little sheets of paper and then pens handy, so whenever I get home from something or something happens, whatever, I can just quick jot it down and throw it in my jar. So I pulled these babies out, and I had a little did a little tallying here. I had 43 moments, so that's an intention that I want to set for this new year. Is I want to have more moments recorded than that, because I take these moments and put them in an envelope, and mark it 2013, and it's kind of fun to look back. And I know I had more than 43 moments. Another thing that I want to continue to do is I like to include moments that are awesome and amazing and exciting, and some that maybe were experiences and opportunities for growth. And so I put those ones in there too, because it's kind of nice at the end of the year to look, and you might even have some more clarity or insight on whatever that experience was. So of those 43 moments, 16 of those were about a boy. Like, not Logan, like a boy. 16 of my moments that I recorded for that year were about a boy. 13 were awesome sauce moments, like getting an award or being on a radio show, or an aha moment that I had. And 9 of those were friends and family related, so going to Washington to visit my family over Easter break. 5 of them were job related. So obviously I wasn't super excited about my job last year. Actually, half of those experiences I had with my job were like things that were opportunities for growth. So I want to shift those numbers. I want to just I'm not going to, try to predict what the categories might be for the 2014 year, but I want to shift those categories. I picked up my top 3 just for fun. So the first one, new home, which was June 24th. And for me, after my divorce, I wasn't really sure kind of like how I was going to make things happen. I know I had these goals, and on a vision board I put that I wanted to own my own home. And moving out of my first home was just kind of hard. And so that was a really exciting thing. And I just loved it. Every day that I pull up, like no joke, I'm like, I love this place. So another one was the launch of Operation Synergy, which more so was the fact that I listened to the messages that were coming through, and instead of questioning, I kind of just was like, that's a good idea. And I set a meeting with a really top leader in the organization, and she was like, that's a great idea, so how do you want to do it? And I was like, all these answers just came out, and then I left her office and I was like, holy buckets, what did I just get myself into? So anyways, that was kind of a cool, I just kind of went with it. I didn't question how or who was going to help and all those things. I just kind of made it happen. So that was a really good opportunity for growth. And then I have 11:11, and it says new chapter, and it says I am enough. One of the things I've struggled with is self-worth. And there's lots of contributing factors to that, but that's one of the things that I working on, always working on, is just knowing that I'm enough. And 11/11, November 11th, was the end of a really difficult 10-day stretch, probably one of the most difficult of my life. And that was the aha moment. That was waking up and being like reborn. And I almost felt out of body. Like I almost felt like I was looking down at myself and going like, you got this. Like, wow, time to move forward. And so anyways, so those are my top 3 moments. So then what I did also last night, or whenever you guys see this, it was New Year's Eve, because you guys might not see this till tomorrow. Vision boards. So I have this one here, which you guys have seen. I've had this one for a couple years, but I added to it. It's kind of like the big life vision board. And then I made one for 2014, and it's a little smaller. And this is just can't think of the name of it right now. Craft paper. So I like to use that and glue or tape onto it. And this is just a frame, you know, basic, and I just wrap that with craft paper. So this is my 2014 one. And then I added, like I said, to that one. And then this is another way you can do it. So this is corkboard with craft paper on it. This is another way. This is a magnetic board. Like you can buy these at IKEA, or you can get them anywhere. But this one, specific one, like this shape, is from IKEA. And then I used tape and magnets and glue and everything, and I just wrapped it with wrapping paper. But it's kind of a fun way. The cool thing about those too is if you're kind of in a hurry and you don't have time, you can like pin it on or put it on with a magnet, or if you have just a clipping that you grab, you know, you want to throw it on there. So that was kind of that was exciting. And then I also watched Doreen Virtue's Angel Messages for 2014. I'll post the link in my blog. It was really awesome. So if you have the time, actually just make the time, I would check that out. And one of the messages that she gave was that the angels want us to simplify. So that's how I'm going to spend my January. I want to clear out the clutter, and that could be physical objects, it could be people, it could be a lot of things. Maybe it's something with your job. Just even looking at your desk and like those drawers that we have that we're like, oh, it's such a mess. And it could be those shoes that you haven't worn in 3 years, but you just keep them just because you like them, or you know, just in case. Or I guess if you just like them, maybe if they make you happy. But you know, like it's about releasing all of that stuff, and so simplifying. So this is kind of long, sorry, but we're gonna go ahead and pull our first. I guess I grabbed this deck. I meant to grab a different one, but I guess there was a reason. So Life Purpose Oracle Guides. These are from Doreen Virtue. So let me shuffle these real quick. We'll pull our first one for 2014. Da-da-da-da! And it says Healer. You have the spiritual gift of healing and the desire to share it with others. So I don't know, just let that sink in, however it might be for you. So, and then we're going to pull one of Sunny Dawn Johnston's Living Your Purpose affirmation cards. I love these. For 2014, the first one. What's it going to be? All right. Bada bing, bada boom. It says, I need not know the entire journey in order to take the first step toward my purpose. That's perfect, right? We don't need to know what 2014 holds. Obviously, we're not going to know. But, you know, we can every day wake up and know that we're taking that first step towards living our purpose. So, and being present and breathing and just being in the moment. So happy 2014 to everybody. And I'm really excited to be on this journey with you. Keep smiling. Bye.